What up, everybody? It's your guy, Mr. 35, and let me tell you something. I'm late. And I've been having this young man waiting on me. But for everybody looking, just like and subscribe to the show right after we share the bumper. Again, it's me. It's your host, Mr. 3535 on it, 35 Granby Road. Everybody know who I'm talking about back home in the SIP. But today we're back here in Toledo, Ohio. Fremont, Ohio at that. But before we bring this young man on, I like to give a shout out to a very, very special people in my life. My Indiana Pacers, we are on the road, baby, at the Eastern Conference Final. And hopefully one day I get to see this young man playing for the gold and blue. You know what I'm saying? But let's not keep this young man. I had him waiting long enough. Let's see. Hold up. Let me pull him up. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's see. There you go. All the way from Fremont, Mr. Lee, Makai Lee. My man, you out? Let's see.
All right, there we go. I think
There
it's
we go.
working.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo! We finally made it, man. We finally made it. Forgive me, everybody. Forgive me. I had this young man waiting, and that's tell you how what type of person he is. He's patient. Patient with 3-5, man. All right, everyone. Let's welcome to the show, guard from Fremont, Mr. Makai Lee. If I'm saying your name wrong, Lord no, forgive me, man. Forgive me. How you
Oh, you
doing?
say that. I'm doing good. You?
I'm good, man. I had a lot of stuff going on this morning. A lot of meetings. You know how that go. Good
Mm,
stuff, man. But we're gonna get right into it, Makai. Mr. Lee. Am I saying your name like Makai?
yeah, that's right.
Right. Now, Makai, tell us your story. Tell us a little bit from when the time you picked up that first memory of that basketball to where you at now.
Well, I started playing when I was around 4 years old, and I've just been playing ever since. Just started to love the game more and more.
Man, that's amazing, man. So, who got you into basketball? Was it your dad, your family? You had big brothers, sisters playing the game? How was it?
It was my grandpa who got me into it. Yeah, he just had a mini hoop, and we just been playing on it, and he's been training me ever since that day.
Man, so your grandpa can hoop?
No. Not a hooper.
He's not a hooper. Okay, okay, but he wants you to be the hooper, right?
Yeah, he was good at baseball though.
Okay, baseball. Hey, there's nothing wrong with baseball. I have to go to the game and watch. I can't watch it, at home. I can't watch it at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so Makai, um, so from first, let's see, you will be the class of 25, right?
Yes.
So let's start with the Hops and the Elite, man. So how long have you been with Coach Hop now?
2 years now.
2 years now. So since you've been in there in the 2 years, it was the coach wanted me to ask you this question. Since let me make sure I read it right. He sent me a question. He said, "What's the biggest thing you have learned this season and the season before with your AAU?"
To be confident in yourself and don't think about your mistakes all the time because that's meant for them and not you.
So from playing in with the AAU, what have you learned about your game? What type of player you have become? How that evolved over the years since you've been playing with Coach Hop now?
I think it's evolved by me speaking more because I was a pretty quiet person most of the time, but now I've been able to speak more with him being my coach.
So you're a vocal leader now.
Yeah,
So is that part of your game that you trying to bring? Because this year, because the title of the show is the floor general, because you play guard for Fremont, right? And you play guard for Coach Hopman, right?
yeah.
So how important is point guard on a basketball court that from which many people don't know about? What's that position like?
It is very important because you gotta tell where people to go, set up plays, and trying to get everybody set up to win the game and stuff.
So basically, you call the plays from you basically coach Walls and Coach Hop on the floor.
Yeah.
Man, that's a man, that's a lot to be holding on a 17-year-old young man. I mean, that's a lot, man. So let me ask you this. Um, what is the best coaching advice that you can think of that they've given you so far that you can, help apply to yourself?
That just never give up and don't quit because it's going to get better.
Right. Now, if you could, what would you tell your freshman self? If you can go back in time, what would you tell young Makai Lee who just coming out of eighth grade, just jumped on a high school team? What would you tell that young man?
To not be worried about your mistakes so much.
Okay. Not to not to be worried about your money. Well, you was stressing over like making mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I like to be perfect when it comes to basketball, but that can never happen.
So when did you learn that lesson? Like, I can't be perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes.
Uh, be honest, I'm still kind of learning on that, but it's been a lot better ever since last year.
Okay. Okay. So now y'all played a pretty tight game this past week. So and y'all was short-handed. Did you play in that game this week?
Yes, I did.
So how did the game go from your perspective?
Which games are you talking about? Like our
Uh
last game?
yes, your last game.
Um, Honestly, I think it went pretty well. We could have talked a little bit more on defense because sometimes we were getting mixed up on who we were guarding, and they would get a bucket off of that.
Okay. Okay. So basically you gotta play both end on the floor, like
Mhm.
offense and defense.
Yeah.
Man. Now y'all young people, y'all see that? That's called pressure. That's real point guard. So let's get on to a question that someone sent me. What let's see, it said Makai, what is harder, your first year playing basketball as a freshman, or thinking about your last year playing basketball as a senior?
My last year definitely because you got to start thinking where you want to go and all that. Playing harder if you don't have the things that you want to get the things that you want.
And so what is like, man? Like now that you a senior, you that dude, you the you the general, you commanding your troops, getting ready to play. So what is it like, man?
Honestly, I think it's pretty fun, but it's also like being able to help other people when they're younger than me, and that's also fun too.
So what advice are you giving your Fremont guys this year? What is your main focal point on this year Fremont team?
To just keep pushing no matter what happens, even if like we're missing, just keep playing through it. Refs are doing bad calls, just keep playing through it. But I mean, it's gonna happen in the game, so we just gotta keep playing through it. It doesn't matter.
So what is the goal? If you don't mind telling, what is the goal for you this year? Oh my God,
My goal is to have 15 wins for the season. To be honest.
15 wins. So they'll put you district champs, or will they put you as seasonal conference champ if you win 15?
It's I think district.
Okay, man, that's good. You trying to get to Dayton, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, hey, man, Coach Wall talk about you guys, man. He's like, man, I got some bad boys over here. So now, tell us a little about you, Makai. What type of player, what type of person you are? What do you like? Your likes and dislikes, man.
I'm a big person of God. I like to read and stuff and be learn under him. Uh yeah, I'm a big mama's boy. Yeah. I'm a mama's boy and a grandpa's boy, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grandpa. He says that you broke the lady's hearts out there when you say, "Oh, he's a mama's boy." Okay, but it don't matter. It don't matter. They too young. You focus on basketball. You keep doing that, young man. So, how have recruiting been setting up for you guys? I know a couple coaches said they went to send a couple recruits to some games. So I don't know if they were looking at you guys, what they were looking at, but I haven't asked yet. Haven't got back with them. So how's recruiting getting with you?
Uh I don't know. I haven't really got nothing so far, but I honestly think I will be getting something soon.
Okay. Man, I like the sound of that. I want to see you put them hoops up, man. I'm knee high to a duck, so I can play a little bit, but I'm getting old. I've learned my lesson. Put that ball down and just stop because I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. So now Makai, when you get on that court, what is your routine? Do you got a routine? JJ McCarthy, he do his zen at the middle of the goalpost. What's that guy name? Steph Curry do his little trick shot. What is your thing, man? What do you do to get ready for a big game?
I usually do my ball handling drills before the games. And then right before we go line up for the what is it? The what- the national anthem. There we go. The national anthem. I always put up two layups right before.
Okay. There you go. And see, two left. Now, let me ask you something, Makai. And I ask everyone this. On the schedule this year, who is one team you can't lose against? I mean, y'all can go 0-1 and whatever, but you can't lose against this team. Not
Our
your
big our big rival Sandusky.
Sandusky. Now, why Sandusky? Why the rivals so bad over there?
I honestly don't know, but it's really big. We've gotten our school name from them from a long ago, and
Right.
ever since that, it's just been a big rivalry between us.
Oh my God. So who won it last year? Did y'all win it or was it both ways?
Nah, we lost. We lost by 7, I think. Yeah.
So you looking for a little payback, a little reimbursement, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, man. Someone want to know, what do you think about the transfer portal? Is it hurting the game, or is it helping? I don't see how it's helping, but is it helping high
It,
school players, or it just? What do you think? What is your opinion?
I think it hurts some and it helps some because of how if another kid from a big school is coming down to another school because he wasn't getting the playing time that he might have thought he deserved, it's probably gonna hurt the kid that wants to go to college there.
Yeah, yeah. I say,
And
yo, go ahead, go ahead.
oh, and the good, I actually don't know the good.
Right. So now, let's see. Hold on. I think I got another question coming. No, that won't. So, Makai, so what example would you try to establish as your senior year? What example, like, what do you plan on working on this summer or during AAU to help get the date?
Uh, Being that leader that my team needs all the time, no matter what, even if I'm having a bad game or anything like that, always boosting the team's confidence up and playing up my hardest for them.
Okay. Now let's talk about your team. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about your team. Now, who's the funniest person on your team?
Funniest person I would say is Ryan Tucker
Ryan Tucker. Now, why is Ryan Tucker the funniest person on your team?
because he's just goofy. He just doesn't care sometimes.
Okay. So, like, if you're having a bad game, who are you more likely to hear to pick you up as one of your teammates?
Off Hobson or my Fremont, or I could do
Either
both.
one, either one. Just pick one on each
Okay.
one.
On Hobson, I would definitely say Jaden because he always picks me up whenever I have my head down sometimes. And then on my Fremont team, it would have been Dominic Brown, which now he's gone since he was a senior last year. He would always help me pick up my head and keep me going, just like Jaden.
Okay. So what now since your friends are gone, what are some of the lessons that they taught you that you plan on teaching the younger guys? Try to keep that pattern going.
Being kind, be honest, being kind to everyone because it's just the right thing to do.
Nice, nice. So let me ask you something about recruiting. If a coach or team is trying to recruit you, what are you looking for in the school that you're trying to go to?
I would look for what is my best fit in that school, like academically and athletic. If I had a lower school to a bigger one, I would go to that lower school or bigger one that wants me to play more. Yes, and be a role model on their team instead of just not playing.
Right, right, man. So, if a school is asking for your services, do you plan on, would it matter where you go, or do you prefer to stay closer to home?
I don't think it matters to me, but if I got something close, I would probably go there for my family to
Oh,
see.
okay. Now, all right, here we go. Here we go. Now we got some action. This is from an HBCU coach. Have you ever considered playing for a HBCU? Because most players just see us as a black educational school, but we too like what is like we too like coach. I think you spelled something wrong. Oh, I got it right. We too like athletic. We like our talent, our people to come play for us. I don't know why I'm reading that backwards. Dyslexic.
Uh, I mean, I haven't, but I wouldn't mind going to a school like that either.
Because I know a lot of HBCU looking for really developing talent, come from a real nice coach like Coach Hop, Coach Walls, and them. And I know they teach y'all the fundamentals of the game. And most coaches want that. They want to build off what fundamentals you have. And I'm pretty sure that coach, I won't say his name, I'm pretty sure that coach there think about it the same thing too. So, next question is, what is the best sports memory you can think of? Your best sports memory.
Sports memory is us playing Southview at home, where my teammate got a rebound, a big rebound, one hand. He's 5'9", getting rebounds over like 6'5" dudes, and him hitting me for a three to seal us the game.
Oh, as you said, Southview Cougars, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's Michael Bay's now. I know little Mike. He's tough, dude. That's a tough player there.
yeah,
He's off to the, somewhere Lake Erie or something like that. Some
yeah,
school there. Man, I thought for sure it was a school. My HBCU school, they was hitting me up hard about little Mike. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They posted got with him, but I don't know. I was riding him, man. I was like, dude, this is like. I went and saw him play personally, so
Uh, okay.
I'm gonna have to come see you play personally
Okay.
and write me a little story on you. I'm like, look, man, this kid Makai can get down, dude. But enough of that, enough of that, enough of that. So if I always get this question: if you can have dinner with two people dead or alive, who would it be?
Dead
Any
or
two
alive?
people, yeah, any people.
Uh, my dad, because he passed away when I was
Mm.
12, and I didn't really get to see him all the time. So I would like to have a dinner with him, and I would like to have dinner with NBA player Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Max, man, that's my Kentucky boys there. But man, I don't. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about to hear you about your pops, man. I know he'll be proud of you, and you know, I'm pretty sure you'll be a daddy's boy if he was here. And Grandpa would I probably got a whole bunch of stories he can tell you about your dad. I'm pretty sure. And that's your dad, right? Your grandpa or is your mom dad?
Oh, that's my mom's dad.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was your dad. Man, but yeah, man, that's nice. Nice. And Tyrese Max. Now, why Tyrese Maxey?
Cause I'm out of my game after him. I watch him all the time, and yeah, I just always I've liked him.
Yeah, he's tight. Tyrese tight. I have to give it to him. At first, I thought he was gonna flop out, but he just man, this year he put Philly on his on his back.
Yeah.
Too bad for Joel. Now I'm gonna ask you about that. What you think about the NBA playoff, man? What is it? What are you looking at? You got the Wolves, Dallas, you got my Pacers, and you got that team over on the East Coast called Boston, you know?
Man, that's my team, Boston.
Oh no! We're gonna have to cut this interview short because you can't be no Boston fan. Not this week. Not these next 2 weeks. You can't be a Boston fan on this show talking about Boston. Okay, now why Boston your team? Why Boston?
Um, Boston, because I don't know. I've liked them, even though since Isaiah Thomas was there, and then he left, Kyrie, then he left, and then I just been like them ever since.
Okay, okay. Well now you got a little history. I thought you were just one of them little bandwagons that jumping on and jumping off.
Nah, nah, nah.
I've been struggling for my pay. So let me ask you this. Boston win if and Boston lose. I mean, we'll do both on the pay. We'll do Boston and the Pacers. Boston win if what?
If our shooting percentage is higher than theirs,
Okay. So Indiana win
if they just lock down on defense, we can't even score.
okay, because Boston puts up a lot of points. God almighty. Well, I'm glad we made it to the Eastern Conference Final. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So, all right, Makai, oh my God. So this is the 3-5 Sports. So I am Mr. 3-5. If you got a question, please send it to me now. Before we finish, this is the part of the show where you give a shout out, you give thanks to God, to whoever, your parents, you know, coaches, to friends. You can give out hate. You can it's whatever. This is your time right now.
Okay, first I want to give thanks to God because He's always been there, keeping me alive, waking me up every day. I want to give thanks to my family, especially my mom, because she's always been there, going to my games, paying for our hotel, tournaments, AU, stuff like that. And then I want to say thanks to my coaches at Fremont and at Hobson. Thank you to John Cahill and Terry Oz, uh, Dennis Hobson. I want to thank them. Uh, yeah, I also want to thank my grandpa. He's always been there too, and he helping me with the word because he's our pastor at our church, and that's all.
Man, that's nice. Now let me ask you one question. Now you finna get ready to fly the nest and go to some. some university somewhere. How do your mama feel about that? That her baby's leaving.
I think she would be sad, to be honest. She has to deal with my two annoying sisters.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, at least she got the girls there. I mean, but you her baby boy, man. Mama's baby. Mama's baby. But Makai, man, appreciate you coming on the show. Hey, I'm gonna come see you play. Fremont, when y'all head up, yeah, when y'all hit up 75, come to BG or something like that.
Okay.
Toledo, somewhere, or on the other side of Swanton or whatever. Y'all play Swanton too, right?
So no. The teams out of Toledo, we play Southview, Northview, Whitmer, Finley, uh yeah, Springfield, Clay.
Okay, okay. I'm right down the road from Clay, so I see you dust them. I ain't gonna say y'all gonna dust them, but I see y'all drop some buckets on them boys. I don't know. They say they got a couple players over there that can ball, but I don't know. I don't know nothing about Clay. I don't know nothing about Clay. So but I will be, man. Thank you, folks. Thank your grandpa. Thank your moms. Man, thank everybody for letting you come on the show, man. I really appreciate you coming on, telling us your story. Um, man, I seen some highlights of you, man. I mean, you got game, young man. You got game. I have to give it to you. If you don't know, believe me, just go to the page and click on it. And you like, man, this guy got game. You got game, man. You
Thank
got.
you.
I have to give it to you, and hopefully I get to see that in person and see you come up and play. And man, I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait. You know, I ain't no big basketball fan like talking about, but hey, when I know somebody who playing, I get excited. Get excited. So hope and I also hope you get to go to date. You never know.
No,
Y'all
thank
might
you.
get strides and they're like, man, that little Fremont team is getting at it, ain't it? So I hope to see y'all in Dayton already, get y'all 15 wins on the district, man. Makai, I would love to see that. I love to see y'all young people accomplish their goals. And I hope y'all win the big one on the Hobson the Elite Circuit, man. You know,
Thank you.
bring it back to Northwest Ohio. All right, everyone. I am Mr. 35, and this is Mr. Makai Lee from Fremont. Now you call it Fremont Ross?
Yeah, Fremont Ross.
Fremont Ross. Go look him up. Go follow him. Tell everybody how they can follow you, Makai.
You can follow me on Twitter at Makai Lee 24 and on Instagram underscore I am Kai 5.
So now I'll put his Twitter feed up in there in the comments below. So when y'all looking for it, click on the link and you'll go right to his page and just follow him, show him some love. Hey, you never know. He may be coming to a university near you. And this is it. Makai, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna have to get back with you, all right?
Okay.
That is the young man, Makai Lee. Man, go check him out. Go check him out. You think I'm just playing? The boy got some game. He got some game. At Hobson Elite, bring home that natty. Bring home that natty, man. Go blow the circuit up. Again, I really appreciate. Hey, next week we might even have a coach who just became a head coach on the show. Got to make sure you confirm it, but I can't tell you who it is. Some of y'all, Coach Wall might know who I'm talking about, but some people may not know who I'm talking about. But I'm gonna have another coach on next week, next Tuesday. But we're gonna see it. We gotta make sure. We gotta get an A-OK from him, and then I'll post it. Now, like I said, I am Mr. 35, and this is 35's the sports show. Like I always said when I always said, hey DJ, hit me with my theme music.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't no like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane.